BCC. On today's broadcast, you'll hear an important message from Dr. Jones, see a BCC student taking strides in science, and watch chaos unfold with our Baron on the streets. I'm Matt Floyd.
And I'm Grace Tepper. And welcome to BCC TV.
Grace, what's happening in the news?
Last Tuesday, several BCC students were taken to the hospital after consuming prescription medications at school that afternoon. Thankfully, all the students are okay, and a message was sent home to BCC families about what happened.
Dr. Jones has a message for us.
Good morning, Barons. So I just wanted to start by saying how proud I am of everyone's accomplishments for first quarter. I do have the first quarter statistics in, and in the 9th grade we have a total of 539 students total. 382 of you in 9th grade earned honor roll, and of those folks, 114 actually earned straight A's, and 286 have actually improved your GPA since quarter 4, so that's fabulous. From the class of 2019, we have 295 students who earned honor roll. 62 of you earned straight A's, and 170 of you improved your GPA from quarter 4. In the class of 2018, we have 311 who earned honor roll, 38 who earned straight A's, and we know that junior year is a really tough one, so that's quite an accomplishment. And 225 of you improved your GPA. And then finally, for the amazing class of 2017, 339 students earned honor roll, 70 earned straight A's, and 289 improved your GPA from last time. So next week, right now it's planned for Tuesday, we will actually have certificates given out to all students who earned straight A's, so please be on the lookout for that. I will probably call you down by grade level. I'm really proud of your accomplishments. I know that it takes a lot to get everything done that has to be accomplished at high school. I can remember I was pretty active in student government when I was in high school, and pretty active in some service organizations, and it's a lot to balance that and a lot of AP courses or IB courses. So I'm really proud of you, and I want you all to know that if there's ever anything that's really stressing you out or anything that's of concern to you, my door is always open. So everyone knows my secretary is Mrs. Black. She can make an appointment if I'm not just in my office, but I'm always willing to talk to you. So please don't hesitate to come down and talk with me. Or if you just see me at a game or see me in the halls, please pull me aside if there's anything you ever want to discuss. I've gotten a chance to see Hairspray. That was amazing. I'm so proud of the cast and the tech crew for that production. I'm really excited about all the different service projects that are going on. We have the kindness campaign and a really great opportunity. Please come to the cafeteria during lunch today for that. That's going to be very exciting. And I'm just really proud of you, Barons, and I'm excited to see all that you will accomplish next.
Thanks, Dr. Jones. BCC Open Mic Night is from 4 to 6 on Friday, December 9th at Bethesda Library. This is a monthly event to support arts at BCC, so if you play an instrument, sing, write poetry, or have any other talent, please come and perform.
You can sign up at the library or by contacting bccopenmics@gmail.com. And even if you don't want to perform, an audience is always welcome.
Also on December 9th is Human Rights Day. An event will be held at lunch in the Art Atrium, and several BCC clubs will be in attendance. There will be free food. Please come and care, because most of the world doesn't.
This Monday, December 5th, all Barons are invited to view the Finding Kind documentary during 4th period and lunch. Please get a note signed by your 4th period teacher to excuse your absence. There will also be a follow-up discussion after school that day in room A302. BCC is proud to be the home of a recent 2016 Siemens competition semifinalist, Sean Cody. Here's Kyle Woodoo to tell us more about this Fly Baron.
Hey guys, I'm Kai, and I'm back with Sean Cody, the Fly Baron of the Month. So this is Sean. And he was recently a semifinalist in the National Siemens Science Competition. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you did and what that meant to you?
Well, sure. I'll talk about the Siemens Science Competition. So the Siemens Competition is a national competition where students who are interested in STEM around the world will do research projects for 1 or 2 years, usually in their junior or senior years. And then at the end of the year, they'll write a research paper. So as Kai said, I was the semifinalist in this competition, which at first glance might not seem very prestigious, but they cut around half each time.
I don't know about that. It seems pretty dope.
It is pretty dope.
So what did you actually do? And what is an exoplanet?
Well, an exoplanet, very simply, is a planet that is not in our solar system. So what happened was, over the summer, my mentor went down to Chile to the Magellan Telescope Institute, where she just took some new images of stars that are now known to be in the Beta Pictoris moving group. Actually, one of them might be in a different moving group, but took an image of that one too. So I took those images, I cleaned them up a little, got rid of any obvious noise, centered the images, and then rotated them all so they pointed. So the top of the image was at celestial north. After that, any binaries or any obvious binaries were visible. So I marked those ones down, measured their separations and their right ascension and declination. After that, I used relatively new principal component analysis algorithms to get rid of the glare of the star.
So what inspired you to check out exoplanets?
So I have a very STEM-focused household. Pretty much everybody in my household has gone into STEM. My mother's an engineer. My father's a chemist. My sister is a physics major. And also, most of my friends are very STEM-focused as well. So what actually inspired me to go into the Siemens competition is I have a lot of friends from Montgomery Blair's magnet program. And it's actually a obligation for the kids at that school to go into the science competition. I figured I'd want to compete in that too, to compete against my friends.
I would want to do that as well. So what's your favorite vegetable?
Bok choy.
Wow, that sounds sciencey. Thank you. Now back to Matt and Grace. Exoplanets.
Congrats on advancing the Siemens competition, Sean. Way to rep BCC.
Let's send it to Liza to see what's grinding her gears this week.
Good morning, BCC. On this week's broadcast, I've chosen to highlight one pissed-off junior's complaint about the management of the Chromebooks. His take on the issue is that the Chromebooks, being as poorly managed by MCPS as they are, store every tab you've ever opened on an individual Chromebook. That's why sometimes tabs open automatically when you log in. Because every user's current tabs are stored separately on every Chromebook, almost all of them are already on low storage, and most likely won't last until the end of the year. Another reason they might not last forever is because of the many students who do not plug them in after use. Don't leave your Chromebooks thrown around the classroom or media center as if the maid were coming to collect them. To quote Mr. Lipolato, "I want to live in a world where privileged kids plug in their Chromebooks." Me too, Mr. Lipolato, me too. On another note, parking this year has been especially challenging. I've heard many of you complaining about getting tickets and having to park in weird places, like the Leland Center or Limbrook. I myself have gotten a ticket, and it is not fun. Permits are even harder to grab, and overall, it is just a frustrating time. There is apparently a lot of red tape in between you and that prize parking pass. To the kids who have lied about having jobs to get one or live super close to BCC, yet still have a parking pass, y'all are just lazy. So I have some tips for you. If you're parking in the lot, get there before 7:25 to make sure you get a good spot. If you have a neighborhood pass for East Bethesda, make sure you read the signs on the streets so you know exactly where you can park. In the Waverly lot, avoid leaving your car at lunch. Spots fill quickly around 11:45, making it nearly impossible to repark your car after a lunch joyride. Do not park your car in the lot when you do not have a pass. That is so extra, and you will be towed sooner or later. And finally, leave the handicapped spaces to the people who are actually handicapped, on crutches, have a boot on, or whatever it may be. They need those spots. That's all for this week. Back to you, Grace and Matt.
Thanks for that, Liza. Now let's throw it to Nate Stroy with the sports report. What's going on Baird sports this week, Nate?
Nothing. Back to you, Matt and Grace.
Thanks for the update, Nate.
Hey Grace, have you heard about our Baron on the Street lately? It's been pretty quiet since the Whitman game.
I'm glad you asked. Here's Sam Hartman with the newest installment of Baron on the Streets.
Bear. Wake up, Westland. This is Wildcat News. Let's go talk to some teachers. How's it going, Mr. Orlando?
Oh, it's going okay. Not bad.
What you got there?
French fries and the cheese meatball sub. Don't touch.
What's it like working here at BCC?
Good, except when you get some of the kids that are like
Terrible.
terrible. Julia,
Can't teach
like, you know, just won't be quiet. She laughs all the time, and I think she's laughing at me.
I hate her for one. Are you friends with the other bald teachers?
No. Huge jealousy thing. I'm not jealous of anybody.
Or like they're...
I'm not jealous of anybody.
Is that right? So, the thing that every student has asked themselves at least once is, why did you cut your hair?
This was wife mandated.
Has anyone ever asked you to, like, just read a phone book for them while they go to sleep?
So, how much of this is a persona and how much of this is the real Sam? Where does the real Sam begin and Baron on the Street end?
The thing is that that we're all sad sometimes. What was the question?
Go.
Is now a good time?
Now's a great time, Sam.
What was it like having the Baron on the Streets as your favorite student?
It was tough having you every day and not being able to tell you when all the other kids were there.
So I'm like your.
So we're talking to staff here today. I had a song for you.
Okay. Oh wow. This is nice.
Shh.
Sorry.
Start over. Hello, Ms. Cantos. Do you have a minute? I wrote that song. This is called a Irish flute.
You play the flute and all the children follow.
And then I take them away. Take them from their parents.
Is that the mannequin jump?
What's it like having to teach?
Having to teach?
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. Don't you wish that I was just me and we could only be like this for the rest of our days?
No.
Do you ever get this close to students, or is this like not allowed?
You get that close sometimes.
What's the closest you could get?
A little more. Too much. There it is.
Glad to see you're having a ball, Sam. Keep up the good work.
Well, that's all for this week, Barons. Check back in next Friday for more news, updates, and humor.
Keep those standards high, BCC.
And keep the frostbite low.
I'm Grace Tepper.
And I'm...
Visit our YouTube channel to see tons of cool clips of all your favorite Barons. Me and Matt and Grace and everybody.